What's up, guys? It's Attacks. A lot of people have been asking for my Warzone settings lately. I'm going to show you every single setting I run on a daily basis right now. Here we go. We're going to go to controller. I play it on a controller. If you're using mouse and keyboard, you should get off it ASAP and use a controller, okay? You're losing out on aim assist on a controller. You guys got to be using a controller for Call of Duty. I play on stick and move. I've always played on stick and move. I have two paddles on the back. My right one is to slide. My left one is to melee, okay? Stick layout preset default, horizontal and vertical 1.35. Just keep these off, don't mess with them. Controller vibration, it's personal preference, but I would play with it off. I would not use vibration. Trigger effects, make sure those are off, okay? You don't ever want any trigger effects. Dead zones, this is a big one. We're gonna go 260, 299. These are big right here, okay? Make sure these are exactly like this. Left trigger, right trigger, 0. Make sure you keep those on 0. I'm gonna go over to aiming, sensitivity multiplier. Keep everything default besides ADS sensitivity. I play in a 0.9, kind of slows down when you're aiming at somebody. You can kind of control your aim a little bit better. We're going to scroll down to aiming advanced settings. These are 3 big ones as well, okay? Make sure you're on instant, assist, and dynamic. That's it. Don't ask questions. That is it, okay? We're going to go over to target aim assist and ADS aim assist. These need to be on or you will never get a kill. We're going to go over to motion sensor function advanced settings. All you're going to do here is make sure FOV sensitivity scaling is off, okay? Because it will be on. Make sure you turn that off. We'll go to movement, tactical sprint assist, okay? This is what allows you to be able to sprint without having to like click on it. Just push up on your stick. No delay, make sure you push the drop box, no delay, and then on and on, okay? Mantle assist off, crouch assist off, corner slice I have on. You can turn it off if you don't want to, but I have it on. This is a big one. Hybrid. Hybrid allows you to be able to tap only to slide and tap while holding sprint. Input to dive, okay? I would play with hybrid on. Okay, give it a try. Could kind of check all of these on. Sprint restore on, slide maintain, sprint on. Parachute automatic behavior. A lot of people always keep this on always or something. Turn it off because it allows you to be able to parachute when you want to, not when it forces you to. Automatic press partial. So this is when you drop from like a high building and you hit the ground and it does a little barrel roll. You could partially do it partial or some of the time, so not always, because I run into a lot of times where I do this and I get killed because I'm doing a barrel roll instead of just hitting the ground and shooting. Tap to slide, third person. We're gonna go to movement advanced settings. I'm on single tap sprint. A lot of people do double tap or single tap run. I would do single tap sprint, okay? We're gonna go over to combat. I would just kind of copy all of these. The only big ones I really see here is armor plate behavior. Make sure you're on apply all, because say I'm plating up or something, I hold the button, right? All I gotta do is all I have to do is press the button and it's gonna put all the plates on without me having to sit there and apply one at a time, which is probably what a lot of you guys have it on. Put apply all. C4 detonation, I would do one by one. I'm not sure why that was all at once. I would do one by one. Combat, prioritize interact, okay? This is another big one. Pretty much like when I go to reload, I just have to tap it. I have to just tap square in order to reload. Also, if I go to pick up something off the ground, I just have to tap it. A lot of people have to where they have to hold the button down and be able to pick everything up individually one by one. All right, so make sure I'm prioritize interact. Okay, so that is it for the controller and gameplay side of things settings. Okay, we're gonna go over to graphics. You're gonna click on graphics. I play on full screen borderless because when I am streaming, I need to be able to tab out of the game. You can play on full screen exclusive. It probably will be a little better if you'd like to do that, or if you'd like to tab out while you play. go ahead and play on full screen borderless. Okay, you're gonna scroll down. I would say 2.2 display gamut, play on 2.2. Keep whatever this is. When it says on, it will either say on or on plus boost. Whatever it's on, keep it at that. Okay, don't mess with it. Custom off. Custom frame rate limit. I play on unlimited, so I would just keep it at that. We're gonna go over to quality. I play on NVIDIA DLSS. This is what you should be playing on if you are on a PC. Okay, this is what you should be playing on. Okay, don't do fidelity cast. Don't do image scaling like a lot of people do. Do NVIDIA DLSS. Okay, you're gonna push show more. You're gonna play on performance. I play on performance and 80 sharpness. You could bump it up to 100 sharpness depending on like the type of PC you do have. If you have a very good PC, go ahead and you could probably try ultra performance and see what it's like. Just give it a little try. Okay. The model, I used to play on CNN until they had an update, and now Transformer is better. Okay, so make sure you play on Transformer. Don't ever use frame generation. It does nothing for you and does not help out, but make it look like you're getting more frames, but it's really not. Off VRAM scale target. I have 70. If you have a very good high-end PC, I would put it to 80 or 90, but I have 70. Okay, all of my settings are all on very low. Okay, every single setting is either off. You don't want any extra things on low. I put everything at the very lowest I possibly can. Okay, off. You don't need bullet impacts. You don't need persistent effects. Okay. Shadow quality very low. Once again, you probably could put this one to low if you really wanted to. I don't, but you could. Off, low. And then also these are some other ones that people like to keep on for whatever reason. I would just turn them all off. Okay, so very low, low, off, and then turn all three of these off. Okay, view, this is another big thing. Field of view, this is like how far you can be able to see. Okay, how far you can see. Okay, so say it's on 60, you're only gonna be able to see this little small square. Okay, if you're on 120, which is what you should be for Warzone, you'll be able to see the max amount that you can possibly see. Okay, so put it to 120. ADS field of view, turn it to affected. Weapon field of view wide, and then third person. You're not ever playing in third person, but it's on 90. Okay, world motion blur and weapon motion blur, turn both of them off. Okay, and then this is another one, first person camera movement. Turn this to 50%. They'll be on default 100. Turn it to 50%. That kind of like allows your screen not to shake as much, like when there's a grenade or precision airstrikes or something like that. Your screen won't shake crazy. Okay, 50 third person ADS off in first person. Okay, we're gonna go over to audio. This is what I like to do. Okay, master game volume on 100. Gameplay music volume, I turn all the way down to 0. You don't want to hear all the gameplay music. You don't want to be able to hear music while you're playing in an actual match. Okay, dialogue 30, effects 100, cinematic music also on 0. Okay, you're gonna put your speaker to whatever headset you're using. I also use certain audio, so if you guys do need the audio, come to the stream and then we can get you right. Okay, speaker output stereo. This is also depending on what you're using as audio. Audio mix, I use headphones. I also have my hit markers on classic. Reduced tinnitus sound, I think is how you say it. That's on. And then voice chat kind of on. This is, anything that you prefer. Okay, all right, then we're gonna go over to interface. We're gonna keep everything on global as what it is. We're not gonna mess with any of that. We're gonna go to readability. A lot of people are always asking about, oh, how is that color, or why is your reticle different color than mine? Well, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, you're going to go to color customization on readability. These are the colors that I have customized. So myself on the map is yellow, my teammates are blue, my party members, if you're playing with a party, that they're green. Okay, enemies are pink for me. It's whatever you feel like, whatever color you want. There's no right or wrong answer here. Now this one's a big one. Color filter, I would put on filter 2. Okay, filter 2, allows you to have the game as bright as possible. So a lot of people ask, why is your game so bright? Filter 2, okay, put it to filter 2. A lot of people have it on none until you do go to change it. Color filter target, put it on both, okay, put them on both, and then put both intensities all the way to 100, okay, and that is how your screen and your game is going to be a lot more brighter. We're going to go over to gameplay HUD. You're going to scroll down all the way to cross lines. I have my cross lines off. A lot of people have them on static. I have it off. I would give it a try, check it out. And then crosshair dot is also on. And another thing is my crosshair dot is not on default, it's larger. So it's the little dot that's on your screen, right in the middle of your screen during your game. Mine is larger than just default. You can also change the crosshair color to any color that you would like. I have it on yellow. I'm not really too sure why. It's just like, it's a cool color. Hit marker visuals on, damage based hit markers on. Thank you for watching. That is all of my settings in Call of Duty. Every single setting we did go through. Let me know in the comments if I did miss something. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe, like the stream, comment, and let me know what you want to see next. Peace.